Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Friday, June the 26th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free trading room. It is 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. The room is open Mondays to Fridays between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I share my screen. I'm live on the mic. And in the email you're getting, you will see a promo code for 15% off either the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. Well, kind of not a super active trading day for me. I will say that the SPY is, we've had a big downturn in the SPY again. We had that little rally at the end of the day yesterday that popped the market into positive territories. But as we speak, the market's down 500. And also, look at the lows right there at 300.47. And the, let me just get the symbol linking going. The 200-day moving average is 301. So, I mean, it is flirting with that 200-day moving average. And so we'll have to see what happens later on. It's trying to put a little bit of a rally here. I think it's going to be pretty psychological if it takes out 300. You know, we've been looking like we were going to actually get right back up to the highs. Let's bring in a chart here. Bring the SPY right here. It looked like we were going to get right back up to the highs before the pandemic hit. Let's take a look at a weekly chart. There we go. So that was the high right there. And then the pandemic hit. We had the massive sell-off. Tremendous recovery. But now it's looking a little iffy, obviously with more, there's a lot of reasons. There can be a lot of reasons. You can look into, you read the news, and a lot of people are indicating why this is happening. Whether that's correct or not, we don't know. But the bottom line is that this is a pretty serious level for the SPY to probably try to maintain. The 300-day moving average is right there. But if it took this out, a lot of people might be looking, okay, all the money they've been printing, over the last 3 months is going to come home to roost. And, what's going to happen to the overall market. But anyway, all we can do is trade what the market is telling us or giving us. And I only really had one decent trade today, and that was in the DVAX. Let me just, give me the symbol linking going. And get back to a 15-minute chart. And even this one, even though it worked out quite well for me, it was look how choppy it is. Okay, now I got in right up here. Okay, I think it was at 932 actually, 932 on that candle right there. And it did get up as high as 975. Now I sold some. My average getting out is around 957. Okay. I sold some in different areas, but my average was about 957. So from 937 and 957, it's not bad. But, all of a sudden we have this little downturn. Now it's trying to come back. But look how choppy it is. Just kind of a really, really difficult one. And I had a couple other small trades that, I got chopped out of for about 5-cent losses, 6-cent losses. This is one that I just recently took. And again, very, very choppy. But it was over the whole number. I thought, okay, maybe now it's going to maintain that whole number. Had room on the weekly chart. You can see all that room up here. So that's what I'm looking at. But again, just very, very choppy. But also, I ended up taking a 6-cent loss on it. Okay, instead of getting stubborn. Because I got in at 1108 and I sold at 1102. I just didn't like the way it was trading. It looked like it was going to start to, once it broke over 11, it looked like it was going to, maybe get up to 1120, 1130 to fill some of that gap. Didn't like the way it was trading. Got out for a 6-cent loss. Didn't get stubborn and hold on, and allow that in a very, very manageable small loss, turning into a way bigger one. So I did that on another one. Oh, I think it was the RPAI. Earlier, I took that one also. And look how choppy this has been. I took this one up here. I think it was at 722 and sold out at 717. Didn't like the way it was trading. And then look what happened. Got all the way down to 683 from 720 I'm in. And that's a big percentage drop. Bottom line is, though, I ended up with a 5 cent loss instead of a far greater loss. Now you could say, oh yeah, but Barry, it came back. Nobody knows it's going to do this. Okay. If I knew it was going to do that, fine, maybe then I'll hold it. But nobody knows that it's going to do this. All these could have been all the way down here too. So anyway, that's just sort of maybe a bit of an insight into the way I trade. Commissions are so cheap that to get back into a trade, take a small loss, then you can always get back into the trade if it looks like it's setting up again. So that is it, guys. I want to just show maybe a couple of things I unfortunately I got rid of this. The VXRT at the alert of 1225. Well, let's just take a look here. Just bring this chart in here. So 1225, and it got up to 1442. The gap had a very interesting day, some kind of a deal with Kanye, and so it has been ripping higher all day. There was the alert at 1303, and it got up to 1448. There's the aforementioned DVAX. I don't think VBIV really moved, hasn't really moved much. BCLI had a nice move, 1328, all the way up to 1360. This one didn't do anything, had the alert at 1, but it got up to 111, but not much. CBLI, this surprised me. The alert was at 220, and it got all the way up to 302. This is a very simple window, guys. 1511. Might be looking at this one now when I get back into the room. 1511. There is some room if I look left on that weekly chart for Sono. But just a very, very, very easy little window. Not a lot of indicators. The don't repeat means, this is the first time the alert happened. So I can always, that's what I was doing. I was basically then able to kind of go back and check to see, okay, what did it do from that first alert? Did it do well, or is it maybe still setting up? So that's why this is such a great little watch list to have all day long. And if you come into the trading room, I can give it to you. All right, everybody, I want to get back into the trading room. So if you have any questions for me, this is the email address you can use, the link for the free trading room. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I'll open the room Monday morning at 9 o'clock. So I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.